so exciting because I'm getting book 3 in the trilogy, and this is such an exciting culmination. It's the first time I'm seeing them. Oh my gosh. They're beautiful. I love how the back has book 1 and book 2 on it. Ah! Party time! The kids are in the Inside the Sun book fort on the table. We haven't even unpacked all the books yet.
We didn't?
Whoa! We still have one more book. One more box. So I'm packing up the very first copy of Inside the Sun. The books just came today, and one of my dear friends, her name is Becky, she lives in Ontario, Canada. She ordered a complete set of the trilogy, and I just can't even explain how surreal it is to pack up these 3 books together. It's gonna make me cry. This has just been such a long, exciting, amazing journey, and to be able to share this whole story with other people and do it, especially right now where everybody's stuck at home, to give people this adventure of these characters that I'm so in love with. It is such a gift, an amazing gift. So yeah, if you want to go on an adventure, I've got all the books now. This is so exciting. So yeah, and I love to pack things up fancy. So here's the beautiful mailing bags that I have. So if you get an order of books, it'll come in this fancy mailer bag. Okay, now that I've unpacked the books, I have to move them down to the storage room. Okay, so we are inside my storage room. So right now the door is blocked, but that's the way I came in. And I had to move it over because I moved the books into here. So that's where Inside the Sun stock is living right now, as well as some photo backdrops, some art, some more backdrops, weights for my photo stands. I've just got a lot of like props and art. This is a game, easels, boxes for packing book boxes. There are some packed book boxes, some more books in here, and yeah, more art hiding behind here, as well as art hiding behind here, and some on the walls. So what I want to focus on for this little snippet of the behind the scenes is the costumes. So this is the rack where I store all the costumes for the trilogy, and I made them all from scratch. There's also in here some conceptual clothing that I made in university. So for example, this is a dress that I made out of photographs and greeting cards and maps of significant places I've been to, and then there's a zipper here. That's how the dress goes on. So that's kind of cool. Here's a dress that I made out of rice bags, and so these are all wearable actually. And here's a dress. It's kind of an open front thing that I made, and I actually wore it to an event not that long ago, but it's mostly a garbage bag here on the inside and then duct tape. So yeah, so here are all the costumes. So we've got a bag full of the shoes, which are kind of coming apart for the bangle, and here is the front of his costume. So I painted and weathered this different kinds of leather and animal hide and fur and layered that all together. So if I pull this out of here, this is a very heavy costume. So this is sort of the front of it, what it looks like. So these blue shirts are Dougie Sky's costume. So from stock imagery, I combined different elements to make the Douglas Sky Warrior airplane, which is a real airplane. This is not a real character, but I designed this shirt so that this character is riding on this plane. And this is the shirt that Dougie Sky, where he got his name. So this is the Sprite costume. You can see there's tights here, and I painted the tights. And I always have like these little bags full of all the extra little pieces that go along with the costume. So here you can see inside there's some of her hairspray paint, some extra feathers, her nail polishes in there. So this costume literally has butterflies and different things sewn onto it, as well as feathers and just a lot of different material. So the cool thing with designing costumes, well, the cool thing with being the author who designs the costumes, is that I really have a lot of say in how everything is gonna look. And when I'm creating these costumes, like these are, this is Leah's costume. Like when I'm designing these, often it's before the book even comes out. So sometimes I get ideas for details or colors or different things just based on making the costume. So it's really kind of a cool process to go through. And then designing the wings and painting them. So you can see there's hints of color, but there's silver. And then one of my favorite costumes is this one. So I wear this around World Space Week, and I've worn this to so many different schools. But yes, I bought this in New York. Oh, I remember the Hayden Planetarium. And I came out of the planetarium wearing this, and people were like, what is this crazy human doing? But I got it during the Below the Moon book tour. I've been designing all day the graphics and different things that go into the virtual book tour. So there are, I think at this point, 36 different stops that the tour is taking, which is super cool. And so I'm designing like individual little graphics for each one, so I can really celebrate those stops on the tour. Yeah, I'm pooped. It is like tomorrow almost will be 4 days until the book comes out, and there are so many little behind the scene things to get ready. Plus I'm at home schooling my kids, just like everybody during this COVID-19 situation. So it's a lot. But yeah, I hope that you've really enjoyed this little sneak peek into my somewhat messy storage room and into what it's like to prepare for the book launch. So here you can see the graphics, some of the many graphics that I've designed for the whole virtual book tour. So these will get shared on the virtual book tour stops appropriate day. And here is the website. So here's the Inside the Sun page where you can learn about the book. And here's some info about the book tour. So this is where you can find all the virtual book tour. So it's schedule. That's should not be highlighted. I just highlighted it so I update the list at a different spot. But yeah, it's a nice long list. And all these here are links, so you can go and look.